know if today's going to be a long video. The car's saying it's 19 degrees, so I'm sure we're going to be dealing with ice on the guides and all that good stuff, and particularly I don't like messing with that stuff. It gets annoying after a while. So but what I'm planning to do today is we're going to start in the slower stuff just to catch some fish and get some fish going for the episode. And then after that, what I am trying to force myself to learn is how to fish for fish in moving fast water and not rely solely on down low down here, because while it's nice that I can catch fish down here, over the past couple years it's getting particularly busy down there, and it's almost as busy as up in the fast stuff. And honestly, a lot of times when I leave the stuff down low and I'm going through a lull, I'm finding that a lot of the fast water stuff is open these days anymore, and that's where the bulk of the fish are sitting, is up in there. I think a lot of people discovered that there's not so many people down here, but now that everybody knows about it being down there and having fish, now everyone's down there now to avoid the people up top. So now it's opening up top now. So I need to force myself to learn how to be a better angler that way. So what I'm going to do today, like I said, we're going to start down low. We're going to walk all the way up to the dam. We're going to try to bang out some fish up at the dam too. And then what I'm going to do is, I think what I'll do to just show you guys that, like, not everyone that goes out and does this catches fish all the time. And not going out and catching fish is a guarantee no matter where you go. I'm going to do filming whilst regardless if I catch anything or not and that stuff, just to show you guys that yes, I am still learning, and I am still trying to learn and trying to better myself, and that yes, I am going to make mistakes, and yes, you will make mistakes too, and that just because there are fish there does not mean that you are presenting the bait correctly and that you are going to luck into fish like you can down in the lower stuff, for me and my experience down there. So we're gonna do that, we'll film it, and I'll show you how I do, so that way you guys, like I said, you get a general understanding that I'm not always catching fish just because it looks like I'm catching fish. So the program I'm going to try to run, we're going to do Maribou jigs down the soft stuff. I'll switch over when I'm getting ready to move out of there. I'll switch over to maybe a bead bag combo and drift through there, because I'm just going to run beads and bags through the fast stuff, because that's probably mostly what's going through there, and that's what those fish are going to want. There's still, from when I was here on Sunday, there is still quite a number of kings that are still in very good shape down there to catch. So there should still definitely be eggs being dropped in the system. And of course with the browns are still spawning right now, so there's still brown trout eggs to be had. So they should still be looking for eggs and all that good stuff. So we're gonna throw those in the fast water stuff. Up at the dam, like I said, I'll probably just keep the bead and bag on. Maybe I'll switch to a jig if I'm noticing that I got one side, the parking lot side, where there's a not moving hole, and throw those in there, because I like throwing jigs when the water's not moving too much. Eggs are very difficult to just leave and sit out. I don't know why I don't have the patience to leave them out there and sit, but I don't. I can do it with skein, but I can't do it with that. I have no idea why. So we'll try that and see how it goes. I think when you guys see this episode, it'll be Christmas. So as a little Christmas present for you guys, I'll post it on Christmas morning, so that way you guys can have something to watch Christmas morning before you do all your family festivities and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's the plan. Now, whether or not I stick to the plan, who knows? But stick around if you haven't already checked out, and hopefully we get something. And I got stuff to show you on both sides, the slower stuff and the fast stuff. Hopefully I got something for you guys, so stick tuned. we're gonna start walking up. Didn't get nothing down here. I'll try the base of the hill. Then we'll go up the dam and then we'll go through the fast stuff and see if we get anything. Been slow, very slow. We're on. It's gonna be a little tyke. Chunky. Chunky one-hander. Another fish on, looks like a small brown. Again, all small fish right now. A lot of dinkies. There you go. Catch you. A nice steelhead, really nice steelhead. Big old steelhead. You broke me off. No! Nice brown trout.